If you've been keeping up with the gossip in the celebrity world, then you're probably aware of the latest drama surrounding one of Hollywood's once most admired couples, Remy Ma and Papoose. A few days ago, rumors began circulating that Remy Ma was upset over something so serious that it has now taken a dark turn. And what's worse, Papoose, her husband, is publicly accusing her of using fake social media profiles to stalk and threaten his new girlfriend. Yes, you read that correctly. But the plot doesn't stop there. Not only did Papoose accuse Remy Ma of trying to stir up trouble, but he also sent her a direct message. Stay out of his relationship, focus on herself, and stop trying to cause chaos in his life. To say this situation has become a mess is an understatement, and it's taking everyone by surprise. After all, Papoose and Remy Ma were once held up as the poster couple for commitment and black love. They were the epitome of what many believe was an unbreakable bond, a couple that had overcome every obstacle life threw their way until now. To understand just how shocking this current drama is, we need to take a trip down memory lane back to a time when Papoose and Remy Ma were everyone's definition of hash relationship goals. The love story between the two went way beyond typical celebrity romance. Back in 2008, Remy Ma was sentenced to a 6-year prison term after being convicted on charges related to a shooting incident. In an industry where relationships often crumble under pressure, Papoose's unwavering support for Remy during her time behind bars was nothing short of legendary. He didn't just send her letters or make public statements of love. Papoose went as far as trying to smuggle a skeleton key into the prison to aid her. It was a move that ultimately led to a 6-month visitation ban, but it showed the extent of his dedication to her. Rather than giving up, Papoose doubled down on his commitment to Remy. While she was incarcerated, he married her, showing the world that his love for her was stronger than any prison wall. Hollywood relationships are often short-lived, and infidelity or scandal is almost seen as the norm. But Papoose stood apart, becoming a symbol of loyalty in a city where trust and faithfulness are hard to come by. When Remy Ma was finally released in 2014, the reunion was nothing short of heartwarming. Papoose greeted her with open arms, and their marriage seemed to be the epitome of devotion. The couple had been through so much together, and fans admired how their love had grown stronger through adversity. Remy's release was a moment of triumph, not just for her, but for the couple as a whole. In 2018, they celebrated the birth of their daughter, adding yet another beautiful chapter to their love story. It was the kind of fairy tale ending that people in Hollywood rarely experience. Fans showered them with admiration, calling them a beacon of black love and the perfect example of what commitment should look like. They were the couple everyone envied, and their love was considered invincible. But as the old saying goes, not all that glitters is gold. Just last year, cracks began to show in what was once a flawless relationship. In June, fans noticed something that made them question whether all was well between Papoose and Remy. On Father's Day, Remy didn't post the usual tribute to her husband, something she had always done with pride in previous years. Instead, Papoose took to social media, posting a family photo, but one thing was noticeably absent: Remy herself. The caption accompanying the photo read, "Family is everything," but the omission of Remy was deafening. It left fans in a state of shock, with many questioning if the couple was on the rocks. Papoose's cryptic message made it clear that something was wrong, but neither he nor Remy spoke publicly about the issue at the time. Fans, who had long admired their love, now found themselves wondering if the perfect couple they had so admired might be falling apart. And then, just when people thought things couldn't get worse, the bombshell dropped. Remy Ma found herself in the middle of yet another scandal, one that involved her publicly clashing with Papoose over his new girlfriend. According to sources, Papoose had moved on from Remy, and he had started seeing someone new. This, of course, set off a firestorm of drama. Not only was Papoose accused of being unfaithful, but Remy allegedly took things a step further. Word on the street was that she was using fake social media profiles to stalk and threaten Papoose's new girlfriend, trying to interfere in his new relationship. This accusation took everyone by surprise. For years, Remy and Papoose had been seen as a rock-solid team, the couple that could weather any storm together. So the idea of Remy engaging in such petty behavior felt jarring and out of character for someone who had previously been admired for her strength and resilience. But it didn't stop there. Papoose, feeling betrayed and frustrated, publicly called out Remy for her actions, telling her in no uncertain terms to focus on herself, keep out of his business, and stop trying to create chaos in his life. The public feud has shocked fans who once viewed the couple as a shining example of true love. It's hard to reconcile the image of the devoted Papoose, who married Remy while she was behind bars, with the man who now feels compelled to publicly air their dirty laundry. It's even harder to understand why Remy, who had once gone through so much to be with Papoose, would resort to such petty tactics. To make matters worse, both parties are now at odds, and it seems that there's no turning back. In a world where many celebrity marriages and relationships crumble under the weight of fame, this drama is especially unsettling because of how deeply Papoose and Remy had connected over the years. They had faced so much adversity, from Remy's time in prison to the challenges of living in the spotlight, yet they had managed to make it work. Their love story had become an example for others to look up to, a testament to the power of devotion and resilience. And now, in the blink of an eye, it seems like everything is falling apart. But even as this personal drama unfolds, it's impossible to ignore the impact it's having on the public perception of both Papoose and Remy. Fans who once adored them now find themselves disillusioned, questioning whether any of the love they witnessed was real. Relationships in the public eye are hard enough to maintain, but when you throw social media into the mix, things get even messier. Accusations of stalking, fake profiles, and threats only add fuel to the fire, making it even harder to understand what's really going on behind closed doors. This entire situation highlights just how quickly things can change, especially when it comes to relationships in the limelight. The couple that once seemed invincible is now facing a very public fallout, with both parties appearing to be at their breaking points. And as fans, we're left to watch as the drama continues to unfold, wondering if the love that once defined Papoose and Remy Ma will ever be the same again. In the end, what happens between Remy and Papoose is ultimately their business. But the public spectacle surrounding their personal lives raises larger questions about loyalty, trust, and the pressures of fame. Can a relationship really survive when both parties are constantly under the microscope? And can the love that once seemed unbreakable weather the storms of infidelity, jealousy, and betrayal? Only time will tell. But for now, all we can do is watch the drama unfold and wonder how this legendary love story went so terribly wrong.